Hi, I'm Jonny Marsh and welcome back to my retro food series. Today I'm going to show you how to do the all-time classic Coq Au Vin. First step, what I'm going to do, we need to brown off the chicken. So I've got my chicken in a bowl, season, salt and pepper, and a little bit of a tip just to thicken the sauce whilst it's cooking is to add a little bit of flour to it now. You don't need to, it doesn't need to be coated in it, it just needs to be lightly covered like that. That's perfect. And what that will do, that will just start to thicken the sauce as it cooks and as it braises in the oven. So I've got my pan hot here to add a little bit of oil. Make sure it coats all the pan. Add the chicken. We want a real crispy skin, so again there's just more flavour going in. All you've got to do now is let it brown. For the fullest of ingredients, just go in the description box. So that's what you're looking for, crispy golden skin. I just need to turn now. Okay, so now it's done. I'm going to transfer it into a bowl. Now I'm going to move this to one side and now I'm going to crack on with the sauce. I need to add a touch of olive oil in. And you can see we've got the smoked streaky bacon, thyme, garlic, mushrooms and onion. You need to brown off the garlic first. You can find a full list of ingredients in the description box. So the garlic goes in. Give it a stir. Be careful, we don't want to colour the garlic because we don't want a bitter taste. Bacon, streaky bacon. If it ain't smoked, it ain't bacon for me. Just into lardons. It's nothing fancy. Straight in. Give it a quick stir. At this point, I'm going to add the thyme. Be careful, it will spit. Everything's starting to colour. This is a real one-pot wonder. You can put this on 4:30, nip out, go to Tesco, go to the supermarket, whatever, come back, there's your tea done. At this point you want to add your mushrooms and your onions. Again, give it a quick stir. This is a real French classic, but kind of adopted by the English in the 1970s. Just give it a quick stir, make sure nothing's sticking, and just leave it to sweat and colour. So now everything's started to sweat, all the flavours are starting to infuse, everything's starting to marry. We're going to add back in the brown chicken. Give that a quick stir. Then we're going to add in the wine. It doesn't have to be expensive, this is just a cheap bottle of red. This is important now. You want it to cover half of the ingredients in there and then you let it reduce by 1/4. So now it's reduced by 1/4, all we're going to do is add in some chicken stock. And we're just going to go up to the top of the chicken. Give that a stir. Give it a quick season. Give it an extra mix. So now I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put it into a preheated oven at 180 for 25 to 30 minutes. And it'll be lovely. So whilst the chicken's cooking, what I've done is I've peeled a parsnip and I've peeled the layers down, each individual layer, and it's given me these. And this I'm going to give you a wicked little trick. It's going to be parsnip crisps. And let me tell you now, and let me warn you, you are going to get addicted. These are the nicest crisps you will ever eat. So normally you'd have a deep fat fryer at say 170. This is around about 170 now. I just heated up some oil in a pan. If it's too hot, it will burn. Put these in, but just be careful, it's going to go nuts, okay? At first the bubbles will go nuts, but they will calm down. Once they've calmed down and basically stopped is when they're going to be ready. So what you want to do is you want to prepare yourself, get a cloth out and get some salt ready for seasoning. Always keep these mixing. This is just so they don't stick. So now they've stopped bubbling, I'm going to transfer them onto this. I'm going to give them a quick season. This is basically to just drain them and to take away all the excess oil. So be very careful at this point. This is why deep fat fry is probably a bit safer. Please make sure you turn off the oil straight away if you don't want a fire. Straight over, a bit of salt. That's absolutely crucial. Make sure you season when the oil is hot so it absorbs the flavour. I'm just going to leave these to cool now and then we're ready to plate up. I've now taken it out of the oven. It's had 20 to 25 minutes. I've basically taken it so the sauce has thickened, everything started to really come together. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to plate up. I've made myself some mash, some nice creamy mash. I cooked potatoes until soft, put butter and milk into a pan, added seasoning, mixed together, nice creamy mash. So now we're ready to plate up. Bring it over, put it onto something so it doesn't burn through. Get a piping bag. Obviously you don't have to use a piping bag. This would be perfect for dinner parties. Quick, easy. Okay, take it over to the dish. Make yourself a little well. So I'm going to take off the thyme, take it over, put it onto there. Another piece of chicken. I would say this recipe serves 2 to 4, depending on obviously how much you want to eat. Put that on over the top. Press down. Make sure you get all the mushrooms, all the onions placed around the sides. If you like the look of this recipe, make sure you hit subscribe. Now for the parsnip crisps. Make sure you don't leave any of the sauce in. Touch of cress just to brighten it up. This is my wicked take on a classic recipe. Come back again for another episode of Retro Food.